Hello students, now we continue with English writing skill, chapter number 2, story writing. And the fourth topic for story writing is a selfish fox. So, if fox was walking leisurely in a jungle, so fox was walking leisurely in a jungle. वो जंगल में क्या कर रहा था, भटक रहा था, घूम रहा था. It being a hot day, the fox felt very thirsty. So it being a hot day means maybe it may be summer. So he felt very thirsty. Thirsty means he was very much thirsty. प्यास लगी थी उसे, पानी पीना था. So he was desperately in search of water. और वो पानी ढूंढ रहा था. After a long tiring walk, he came across a pond with a little water at the bottom. So, after searching for water desperately, he got tired also, and where he came across a pond with a little water at the bottom. He saw a small pond with some water. Standing at the edge, he tried to reach the water. स्टैंडिंग एट द एज मीन्स वो पाउंड के किनारे पे खड़े रह के क्या क्या कर रहा था, जहाँ पे पानी था वहाँ पे वो पहुँचना चाहता था. हिज फुट स्लिप्ड एंड ही फेल इनटू द वाटर विथ ए प्लॉप. एंड व्हाट हैपेंड, एज ही वाज स्टैंडिंग एट द एज ही वाज ट्राइंग टू रीच द वाटर, बट ऑल ऑफ अ सडन हिज फुट स्लिप्ड मीन्स पैर फिसलना, एंड ही फेल इनटू द वाटर. He drank till his thirst was quenched. When he fell into the water, he drank the water till his thirst was satisfied. The bank was too high for him to climb up. He was beginning to despair. Now, when he fell into the water, he drank the water as he was thirsty, and then he wanted to come out from there. The bank was too high for him to climb up. Now where he fell down, from there it was very difficult to come out. He has to climb and come out of that bank. He was beginning to despair. Then also he was trying his level best. After a long time, he sighted a goat coming that way. Then after a long time, what he saw? Sight means what? Saw. He saw a goat coming that way. He got a clever idea. Now Fox got a clever idea. He called out, "Oh my dear friend, come and taste this sweet water." Now the fox called, "Oh my dear friend," whom he is saying? To the goat. "Come and taste this sweet water. Come here and taste this sweet water. I am sure you must be very thirsty." So what the fox is saying to the goat? Come here and taste this sweet water. I am sure that you also must be very thirsty. The innocent goat said, "Thank you so much." Now the goat did not know why the fox was calling him, telling him to come there to drink water or for some other help. So the innocent goat, he said to the fox, "Thank you so much. I am thirsty indeed." So saying, he jumped into the pond. So what happened? He said that the goat said, "Thank you so much. I am thirsty indeed." So saying, he also what he did, he jumped into the pond. The fox waited till he drank. Now, when the goat jumped into the pond, the fox waited for him till the goat drank the water. The fox told the goat to stand near the bank. Now, after drinking the water, the fox told the goat to stand near the bank so that he could come out from that. The fox could come out from that bank. At once, the fox managed to climb on the bank. Before the goat could understand what was happening, the fox ran away, and as soon as the fox, when he came out, climbed on the bank, and he mm, he reached his path safely. He didn't even see behind. The goat is still standing in the in that bank, and the goat could not understand what the fox was doing, what is happening, and the fox ran away, keeping the goat alone. The poor, foolish goat was left in the pound to meet its fate. So the goat he left in the pound only, and nobody was there to help him. So from this story we come to know that a fox was very selfish. He was selfish means for a person who never think good for other. He is thinking good for himself only. So this selfish fox, this story you have to write in your notebook, English grammar or writing skill notebook, whatever notebook you must have made. In that notebook you have to write it down. Now the next story is a clever villager. Villager means what? A person who is staying in a village. And clever means he is good in all things. An enterprising villager was eager to go to the town to do some business. So there was one villager and he was very eager to go to the town for what? To do some type of business. He decided to ride on horseback. Now he thought of going to the town for doing some business. So how he has thought of going to the town? So to ride on, he decided to ride on horseback. So with his horse he wanted to go to the town. On his way he stopped at a hotel. Now as he was going to a town, what he did? He stopped at a hotel. He tied his horse to a tree and went inside to refresh himself. So his horse he has tied to a tree and he went in some uh, little place to refresh himself. A crook who had been watching everything took the opportunity, untied the horse, and rode away. So, a crook, what he did? He saw that the horse is what? He is tied to a horse, and the villager went inside. So, what he did? He took that chance only and he untied the horse and took the horse from there. The villager raised a hue and cry, and somehow the police managed to catch the thief. Now, this crook was what? A person means he was a thief only, and he was watching. huh? He was watching the villager and the horse also. So what he did? He took that chance when villager went to refresh himself. He untied the horse and he rode away the horse. So villager, when he came out after refreshment, he cried and somehow the police managed to, he shouted and he cried and somehow the police managed to catch the thief. Thief means in Hindi we say chor. The thief was brought before the magistrate. Now the thief was brought before the magistrate. Magistrate where is present? He is present in the court. Who gives judgment? The villager was also present to hear the judgment. Now the villager was also present there. What the magistrate will give the judgment. Whose horse is this? Said the magistrate, looking at the thief. Now, looking at the thief, what question he asked the magistrate? That whose horse is this? Said the magistrate while looking at the thief. Your Honor, it's mine. Your Honor, it's mine, of course, was the reply. So, the thief said, Your Honor, it's mine, of course, was the reply. So the thief, he said, what? That horse is mine. Your Honor is said to whom? The magistrate, as a respect. The magistrate noted the answer. He allowed the villager to ask any question. if he wished. Now he asked the villager, if you want any questions to be asked, you can ask him. The villager addressed the thief and asked him, in which eye is your horse blind? Don't I know my own horse? It is the left eye, sir, said the thief. So the villager, when the magistrate told when the magistrate told the villager, if he want to ask any question, he can ask. So villager addressed the thief and asked him. So villager asked question, tell me, in which eye is your horse blind? So that time the thief said, I don't know, it's my own horse. It is the left eye, sir, said the thief. So he told that my horse left eye is blind. The villager smiled and said, now what? Villager smiled because he knew that he is telling wrong. So the villager, he smiled, and what he said, the horse is not blind at all. This was enough evidence for the magistrate to pronounce his judgment. So villager said that the horse is not blind at all. So this was enough evidence for the magistrate to pronounce his judgment. The horse was given to the villager and the thief was sent to jail. The villager returned triumphantly. So, in this way, the villager, he got his horse back. Judgment came to his side only, and the thief was put in jail. So, very good story, a clever villager. After that, I give you some exercise that you have to do on your own. Exercise. Develop a story according to the following instruction. First one is, you go to watch a movie at a cinema hall near your home. Narrate the story in short to your friend who was ill and could not accompany you to the movie. Second one is, imagine that you are a bird. What story of your life would you like to tell the people? And the third one is, in the story of the merchant of Venice, a young lawyer entered the court to fight the case of Antonio. If this lawyer had not come, how would you continue the story? So these three questions I have given in the exercise. Out of this, at least two story you have to develop. You have to write it down. At least two. From these two story you have to write it down. This much for the day. Thank you so much. Have a good day.